Hey folks, nothingwired.com, and finally we have the Google Nexus 7 tablet. Google Nexus devices are branded Google, but then they are manufactured by different vendors. This tablet here is manufactured by Asus for Google. So in this part of the review, we're gonna show you the unboxing of the device and we'll show you what's in the box. So there you see a very compact box. In fact, it's just a bit bigger than the actual tablet. Nothing much. These are some of the pricing and marketing informations. So not much on the sides. On the back you have a few feature descriptions, and it's very exquisitely packed. You actually take out the box from here, which is black in color. We've already opened the box. We're just gonna show you what's in the box. So open the box and there you have the Google Nexus 7. So we'll come back to that later. We'll see what's else in the box. You see there's not anything inside here. You have a few manuals, the quick start guide and the warranty. Then you have the power adapter with the USB cable. It's micro USB, and it's the adapter is Western flat point. So if you're using it in India, you would need an adapter with the round points. Okay. So this is the device, the fabled Google Nexus 7. Will give you a hardware tour in the next part of the review. Thank you. Hi, in this part of the review I'm going to show you the hardware of the device. The Nexus 7 is a 7-inch tablet, so you have a 7-inch IPS LCD display here. It has a HD resolution, a little more than HD resolution. That's the front camera. You have a sensor. There are no back cameras, by the way. No hotkeys here, nothing at all. The back side is plastic and has these dot textures, as you can see. No camera, no LED flash, of course. Nexus brand there, and then you have the Asus brand, and then the speakers. The right side has the lock or power key and the volume rocker. Below you have the micro USB port and the 3.5mm jack. On this side there's almost nothing till you go down here and see this 4-pin pogo connector. Now you probably won't have use of this unless Google releases a dock in near future. There is absolutely nothing on top there. Now you can see there should not be or is not meant to be any provision for taking out the battery. But then, as you can see, this is not unibody, and I can actually lock my fingers there, and if you try hard, then you can open this back flap. Although we do not recommend it because you might break any soldering or any wire inside. So there you can see a very glossy screen. It has all fingerprints and stuff. The back side is very plastic and it makes kind of sound that is not exactly music to your ears. Very rugged, kind of cheap plastic, if you will, but it's not, but it looks like it is. So probably at some point of time Asus has to trade off some of the qualities, although not important for the price. You have the gray metallic, gray titanium kind of metallic ring that Asus generally have for their tablets. The display is great, the HD display, although the sunlight readability is not the best on. The viewing angles are also good. It goes about about 40° from the horizon, but I'm going to show you the software interface in a while. Hi, so let's take a look at the software interface of the Google Nexus 7. Now the Nexus 7 is the first device to come with Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, and in all the Nexus devices basically you would find the stock Android build. So if you're looking for the customizations or the UI that you have seen on your vendor mobiles, then you might be in a surprise here, because most of the vendors, be it Samsung, HTC, Sony or whoever it is, they like to apply custom skin over the stock Android build for your convenience. So what you see here and what you see on your Jelly Bean device, there might be a significant difference. So this is the stock Jelly Bean, and in fact right now it runs 4.2 courtesy a couple of updates. So yeah, so that's the lock screen. So I've been touching this. I really love the ripple here, the firework kind ripple here. Note that you cannot unlock the lock screen from anywhere else. You have to drag it from here, then only it gets unlocked. Then you have the time, but you can also show a few other widgets. Drag it and you can add either Gmail or calendar. So suppose if you like to add calendar, then you can drag and you can see your calendar. You can also have your Gmail. To remove it, long press and drag it up. Now Jelly Bean introduced something called Google Now, which is Google version of enhanced search engine, a competitor to Siri, which guides you through voice and predictive search based on your search behavior. To go to Google Now directly from the lock screen, there is a circle at the bottom of the screen. Drag it up and it will take you to Google Now. So there you go. So what is Google Now? You might want to refer to our video tutorial of Google Now. So on the lock screen, you can of course drag down the notification bar, but then the notification bar has been enhanced, and we'll show you that in a bit. So let's unlock the device and you get to the home screen. So there are only 5 home screens and there are no options of adding or removing any home screen. Long press and you only get the wallpaper options. So to add any widget, you will actually have to go to the widget menu and drag any of them. There you go. The widgets are of course resizable, and you can see once you drag a widget towards another, it will make room for the one. There you go. And if you have a page full of widgets, the widget you're dragging will also try to auto resize itself according to the empty space. Very convenient. So you have an app dock where 6 icons are customizable. You can also place a folder in the app dock now. You also have these 3 hotkeys, soft hotkeys: back, home and recent. So these hotkeys occupy this part of the screen at all times. So basically you're looking at a screen real estate of less than 7 inch. Now long press any of these and dragging up will again take you to Google Now. Now let's take a look. Okay, another change is that you can see the Google search bar here stays at all time and you cannot remove it now. So the notification bar, you have the notifications in one bar and then you have the quick function toggle on another bar. So they have their dedicated bar now. So it's starting from the left till about 2/3 of the space on the top. When you drag it down, you will see the notification bar, and when you drag it down from the right side, you would see the function toggle bar. The notification bar is enhanced. You can see it's long and it has much more information than before. Another cool thing is that let's say you've got two messages here and you want to see which all messages you've got without going to the app. You can expand it using two fingers. There you go. And you can actually see which all messages you got there. Another enhancement, although not major. You can see there are no lags absolutely on the home screen. You won't find any lag in the UI transition nor in animations. Google has applied what they call Project Butter in this particular tablet, which makes all animations run at a constant 60 frames per second. So you have all animations performing constantly, so no lag and no difference in time while swiping from one UI to another or in any animation display. I'm going to show you some apps now. Note that you might have noticed a lot of apps here, but then most of them are installed by me. Because it's a stock Android build, so you would only get the usual Google Android apps and a few tools, of course. So I'm going to show you some of the apps now. So you have the calculator here. Okay, then the calendar shows you the month view by default. You can create a calendar here. There you go. Then another new thing with this is that now there are no stock browser, or rather I should say Google has adopted Chrome as its stock browser in Jelly Bean. So as you can see, it by default loads the mobile version of your web page. That's nothingwire.com, but you can, like in ICS, request the desktop site. So it will reload and then will give you the desktop site. No problem in rendering at all, and you would probably see one of the most desktop grade versions here. There you go. Google has stopped giving flash support from Jelly Bean, so you won't be able to play flash files from your browser out of the box. Google Current is incorporated with the build. You have the email app there. You can configure your Microsoft or other email addresses there. The gallery is also usual. There is not much different. A minor update, you now have location as a sorting option. And you have Gmail, Google Search, Google Plus, Local, Maps, Messenger Plus, Navigation. There is a People app, which is basically your contact. Note that this guy does not have a GSM radio, so you do not have a dialer or messaging, of course, but you can manage your contacts from that particular app. Google Play, which is a Google Music service. Now I'm surprised to find the Google Play working in India. I'm not sure why. Probably one of you might be able to tell me in comment, but it works. It works in India. So if I go to any particular song and if I want to play it, it will start playing. There you go. You can see it's loading, it starts playing. I haven't switched on the volume due to copyright issues, but then you can see it's playing. So Google Play is not Google Play Music is not supposed to work in India. You have the Google Store, Talk, voice search is greatly enhanced. YouTube. Let's go and check out the settings, which is much alike as the ICS settings categorized. You have NFC. So not much of surprise there. I'm gonna take you straight to the version detail. As you can see, it's 4.2.1, making it probably the first Android device in the world to run 4.2.1. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it, about the interface. This is probably what an Android tablet should have been when it first came out. Very attractively priced. Although 7-inch, it has an HD screen, and very seamless, very fast, no lag at all in the UI. It has all the good things covered. There are a few minus points, mainly in the look and the build quality, and also there are few things absent, some common things like a back camera, which we've heard will come with the version 2. This is a Wi-Fi only version. You also get a 3G version for a few bucks extra. So if you do not mind spending the difference, then we suggest go for the 3G version, because that will give you connectivity on the go. But on a whole, this device is one of the best in the market right now, one of the best 7-inch tablet, and the Nexus 10 has not yet arrived in India. But if this guy with a resolution that's more than even the Retina display performs like this, then probably for the first time I would give a tablet rating more than iPad. Thank you.